Thanks for joining us at GoToTrails.com. This is the second of a two-part tutorial in which we go over in detail how to use the data drawer feature available in our trail mapping software. To do this, we'll be using the Planning Toolbox. So in our last tutorial, we went over the basics of how to use the data drawer, but in this tutorial we're going to learn how we can filter our data to procure the information we want. So under the Options feature, we already know how to hide and show columns, but there are other useful tools we can use while planning trails and rides. If we choose our Filters tool, we can add a filter expression. This allows us to set specific parameters for the information we want to have displayed in our drawer. We'll start with something basic. Let's say we only want to see the connectivity gaps that are over 10 miles long. We will select miles as our category, change the is to is greater than, and the value to 10, then press OK. Now we have displayed only connectivity gaps are over 10 miles in length. If you want to remove this filter, just reopen the filter and X out your parameter. You can also set a non-numerical parameter. So let's say we want to only see connectivity gaps that are within the PA Wilds connector destination corridor. Instead of miles, you'll select order 02 string, specifically this one, and in the value box we're going to type PA Wilds connector. Press OK, and now all of our listed gaps are only within the PA Wilds connector. You can apply more than one filter at a time. So let's say we want a list of the PA Wilds connector trail gaps less than 10 miles. We will add another filter expression so that filters trails less than 10 miles, and then press OK. We now have all the PA Wilds connector trail gaps less than 10 miles. There's also an option to add an expression set. This will be useful if you have two different conditions that you want to filter by. So let's say you want to see only trails that are longer than 5 miles, but less than 10 miles. You'll put in the specific values, and now you have your parameters set. Beneath the filter option is Filter by Map Extent. By choosing this, the data drawer will list only the trails you have filtered by the extent or scale of your map. As you zoom in, you'll notice that only trails at that map extent will be listed. So let's say we want to save this set of trails. We can come to Options and select Export to CSV. This will allow you to download and export this filtered list as an Excel file. The best way to learn everything you can do with the data drawer is just to keep playing around with it. Once you're familiar with the drawer, you can make navigating through the software faster and easier. Thanks for using GoToTrails.com.